Hello guys, it's me 123 back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Xbox One versus the PS4, which one to get. Stay tuned. Um, well, I'm just going to get started off by saying that these are both amazing consoles. Um, they're both at a very high price. One is more expensive than the other. And I'll be telling you which one is better. I might not necessarily say which one is better in the end, but I'll most likely come to a conclusion for you on which one to get for you personally too. It's not just for me. So, this is gonna be non-biased because I pretty much don't really like both any of them. Personally, I'm not gonna get any until a long time until people have stopped getting crazy about them. There's several reasons why too. So, without further ado, I'm gonna start with the Xbox One. I'm not saying that it's better or anything. I'm just gonna start with it. Okay, Xbox One. Here's the problem, or not the problem, but here's the deal with the Xbox One. It's $500, so that's $499, and actually it's coming out today, 12 o'clock midnight release. And basically, yeah, so it's $500. I'll tell you that it's expensive than the PS4. Not gonna say yet how much more it is, but it is. And you also have to pay for Xbox Live. You guys know how that whole deal works. If you don't know what Xbox Live is, it's basically social networking, online playing on an Xbox. It's called Xbox Live. You have to get gold membership in order to play with other people. So, that gold, I'm sure, is still the same at $70. If I'm incorrect, it's $50 for gold membership. And that's pretty much it for the extra costs with the Xbox One. So, this Xbox One is basically everything in one for your living room. I mean, you got your cable box, Connect censored, whatever. It's basically a computer and a gaming console. Xbox One, there it is. So basically, how it's a cable box is it's not going to give you cable, I'll tell you that. So if you're going to think that, oh, you could turn off your cable company and run off of this, it doesn't work like that. Basically, how it works is, it just changes the channels. It just sends signals to your box to change the channel. It's not actually it. But, here are the bugs with it. Since it's brand new, it's really, really buggy, and it's not very clean as it should be. Personally, I don't like it. I think they should have, worked on it a little bit before that they've showed it off. That might kind of get people off. A deal breaker. Okay, so the way it's a computer, it has 8 gigabytes, or my bad. Yeah, 8 gigabytes? No, okay, 500 gigabytes of RAM, if I'm not mistaken, and a Jaguar processor, which is really good. So, and these both have them, the Xbox One and the PS4, same specs. So you're gonna get the same, almost the same, experience of gameplay, unless you obviously don't have an HDMI cable, which I'm pretty sure now you just have to have an HDMI cable and an HD TV, because they're thinking if you can't afford an HD TV, you can't afford an Xbox One or PS4. So that might be how it is. I don't know. Haven't gotten my hands on any one of them yet. As I said, probably won't get my hands on them at any time nearby, and probably in this year too. I mean, probably in late 2014 I'll get them. But yeah, so that's that. Now, new things with the Xbox One. The Xbox One has a change controller. It's a lot different. The triggers are nicer. Everything is kind of been modified, so it's nice. You can check out other videos. I obviously can't do a video of the controller, You can check videos of the controller and how it looks like. I'm sure they will be out there by tomorrow. Next day, they'll be all over the internet. So that's that. Also, it pretty much looks like a box, and yep, that's it. So yeah, not too classy with that. Also, it's bulkier, bigger, so that's something to look into. Also, the Connect has changed. It's a lot better, I'll tell you that. It's a lot better, is what I've seen. It's like 10 times better than what it was before. I think it's a job well done. I think Xbox should be having a pat on the back for that, because that's just an amazing thing what they've incorporated with Connect and how you can use it with the Xbox. So that's what the Xbox One is all about. Now onto the PS4. Alright, so here's the deal with the PS4. PS4 is right now retailing at $399 for the non first day edition thing. So it's $399, $400. It's $100 cheaper than the Xbox One. However, now with PlayStation Network, here's a big deal breaker that might be causing some distress with the PS4, is that now PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Network is just like Xbox Live, same thing, is now $50 a year. Yep, I said it, $50 a year. So now they're going to be making more money off of that. Sadly, that's how it is, so you can't get any more free online gameplay. It's going to stay free, I'm pretty sure, for the PS3. They might change it. Let's hope not, but they might. And then it might be just for PS4 console. So we might see it in just PS4 or all around in PlayStation Network. So, that's pretty much what's different, like, internally. So, as I said, they both have the same things, so it's, except it's not really going to be, like, sending signals to your cable box and all that, which I personally don't think is very useful at all. Why don't you just grab your remote and start watching TV? I don't understand it. So yeah, there's something called the PlayStation Eye. Now, there used to be something, but it was kind of sketchy. I don't know. It was a really small little camera. It didn't have really good picture, and I hope that this is really improved. And I don't know if it's gonna live up to the expectations. I mean, Kinect has been out there for a while, and I don't know. This kind of thing hasn't been out there for a while. They probably didn't spend too much time on it. I actually think that's a good idea, because when you buy a gaming console, you use it to game, and not too many people are really looking into that kind of sport thing. It is a nice thing with the Xbox that you have, if you have a family and you want to play, get exercise, whatever, then that's something to look into. Definitely not get the PS4 if you want to look. If that's like the one thing you want to get the console for, get the Xbox One. So the PS4. Back to that. So yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. So now the controller. Okay, this controller is definitely changed, and I like it. I like the changes as what I can see. Okay, so what's the biggest difference is the trackpad and the select and start button, as well as some, well, no, not really the layout, but yeah, actually, yeah, the layout. So first off, there's this trackpad. It's a click button, as I've heard, as well. Now the start and select buttons are no longer there. It's at the top corners, right, like to the right of the D-pad, and on the other side as well. So that's that. Now the triggers have changed a lot. They're not slippery anymore, and it's a lot better for your thumbs. It's just a lot more comfortable. As well as analog sticks, they're much, I don't know, let's just say comfortabler. This whole controller is just redesigned to be comfortable and suited really well for gaming. In my opinion, that's really what they did, and ultimately they did a very good job. I personally think, however, that the PS4 actually is a better controller because of the start and select buttons on the the Xbox One. They've changed it into being a confusing two buttons that have pictures on them that you can get really confused with in the beginning. So I would look out for that when you're thinking about the controller and things in that nature. Okay, so the design on the PS4 is a lot better than the Xbox One, I have to admit it. It's like, honestly, it's a lot thinner. It's like half thinner than the PS3 Slim, which is like really good. So, that's that for the design. It looks great overall. It has beautiful lighting and things like that. It's just really perfects in that place. So, that's pretty much it for the design. Now, here's the like final decision on which one is better. Alright, so PS4, you get your really good looking console, and you get like all this nice stuff. Same specs though, but you know, the PlayStation Plus is $50. However, you get free games with it. Some free games. And I don't know which ones they are. With the Xbox One, it's $100 more, but you know, well, really, when it comes down to this, it's honestly, you get more for your value with the PS4. I'm gonna say that right now. Xbox One, you get some, you get everything, but it's $100 more. And honestly, I feel like that $100 more is just because of that cable thing. And honestly, that cable thing should just get out of that system. Like, it's really dropping the price, basically. So that's my decision on that. So, but there's still chances. Alright, so PS4, the problem is that some of them are having problems, actually. Some have the blue light of death, they call it now, where it just won't work. The damn thing won't work. But the Xbox One, I'm sure there will be stuff like that as well for it. So, both consoles have a lot going for them, so don't say they're crap. One of them is crap, because they're not. It's really good. They're both amazing. But in my opinion, I think the PS4 is better. It's just because it's not as crowded. The interface is just not as crowded. It's really great with the XMB. So if I were to get a console, it would all come down to the PS4. Let me know down in the comments what you would get. Please subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.